Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays The Messenger.
With Skiz on commentary.
So, it's been a little while since we've played this.
Yep. So I would actually say we should go back into the save, because we want to just take a teleporter.
Okay, go back into the shop, you mean?
Hi, shopkeeper.
Oh, we can buy upgrades, and we can get hints.
There's only one upgrade I think we're still looking for.
Oh yeah, that's the really expensive one.
Yeah, 2,000, so we're halfway there. Okay. It is nice once you get it.
Oh, what did the prophet say? Where the dead live, a foe-turned friend left an important item. Yeah,
Yep.
We've seen that. That's Catacombs. Wow, can you believe this guy? Actually, that should be your line.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would record the shopkeeper. For 300 time shards, I can use the scrying orb and point it on your map. Don't bother. You think?
Okay.
Okay.
I believe you wanted me to go here.
Yes, because I think we have decided that the next objective we should do is in the Howling Grotto. There are a couple different ways we could go with the plot right now, but we want this one.
Okay.
Yep. And, unfortunately, it is a little bit of a test of your working your way towards what looks like the sort of broken save portal thing on the left.
Okay,
So we go right up and left.
So the one mid-screen here?
That's correct, with all the sparkly bits.
Okay.
That's where we will be going. A bit first.
It also helps when I can remember which keyboard buttons I've bound to which functions.
Yep.
So I had assumed that rope dart was what I wanted there.
It is, but you just fell fast and missed. You can keep holding out your wingsuit while also using rope dart.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, I see.
Do I need to be faster on the rope dart?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, slightly faster than you were doing.
There we go.
That's it. Because it's actually really cool when you get it. Yep. You are gonna ride that thing up.
Aha.
So it's just a cycle thing. You can basically ignore that. And then you wingsuit over there and catch the left wall.
Not quite.
Yeah, just a little later. Yeah,
Because I can.
Indeed. We still do need time shards after all.
A little closer. There we go.
Yep. Good. You'll want to go rightwards, I think. Or it was a difficult cloud step to work up the left side.
Basically just reminding myself that I don't actually need to interact with all of the things.
Nope, not at this point for sure. I mean, money is money. Ooh. Yeah, you hit that pretty early, but it still worked out.
Okay, up a little more and left.
I don't think it matters which time you're in for the purposes of this. If you felt like traveling in the old time, you'd have to actually hit that from the other side.
Yep. Well, that sort of worked.
Yeah, that was slick.
That was not.
Nope. Oh, the skeleton respawned.
I was trying to... Darn it. I was trying to get a cloud step off the fireball. Like that.
There.
Honestly, I should probably just shuriken one of these.
You could jump and try to yeah. There you go. And now you can just move over to the left and deal with this guy. Which, by the way, you have all your shurikens back.
Good call.
Down left. Respawns are quick in this game.
saw that skull.
Also, if I recall... And you didn't have to deal with that in the new time. Or, you know, future, whatever it is. Good stuff. Yeah. Yep.
It'd be a lot easier just to take the air current.
Yes, it's pretty much what you have to do, I think. Here we go. We're getting pretty close now. Just down some. Yeah. Now, for the record, we were in Quillshroom Marsh, and Quillshroom Marsh does connect to the grotto, but from what I understood, it connected on the pretty far end from what we want. So the teleporter actually just made more sense. Yep, just a few screens over. Because I didn't like him.
That one was hiding.
Most
behind
of them are.
scenery.
Nice. You slashed the projectiles too. Map is actually a good way to check that that's not a hidden a pit you can travel down there. The map doesn't tend to have hidden rooms, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, that worked.
Because you annoy me.
Yep.
And that was a case. There we go.
That's it. Yeah. Nice. I will say, after the beginning, you're making some pretty smooth moves.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then I speak too soon.
Hey, I managed to damage boost my way through spikes. What are you talking about?
That is true. You didn't actually take damage on the spikes. Which would be more damage than what that guy did. Okay, anyway. You see that pool?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want. But in the other time, also that was really funny. So, yeah, we're gonna have to find another way to change the time, and I think that can be off on the left. Now, you can go down this. And if I'm wrong, we just hit a save anyway. Also, time charts.
Yes, time charts. A couple of different shiny things.
And 4 of them. Yay.
Yay.
Also, remember you can attack in water. It's not actually an attack, but you go fast.
Yes.
And heal.
Good eye.
Yep. Okay, so now we go back there, and when we travel through the time change, it will be in the time we want.
Ah.
And now, I believe recently, we got a seashell. It says you can hear things in the deep, or something like that.
We do indeed have the seashell. Legend says this seashell lets its bearer hear the call of the deep. Also, witness ancient ninja art of the holding of breath.
Yeah. I was going to say the calling of the deep. There you go. The one with the sparkles. I don't believe those sparkles... Oh. I don't believe those sparkles appear if you don't have the seashell.
And I can hear a little tune playing when I get close.
Right. The tune gets louder when you're near the correct path.
Anywhere near.
I was going to joke, Call of the Deep is what your gut does after too much Taco Bell. But, for the record, if anybody wants to go and speedrun this a little bit, the path is not randomized. It is the same every time. So, speedrunners do not collect the seashell.
Good for them, I guess.
They just remember the path. And what it means is, I think, that the default music of Howling Grotto is playing the whole time. What you are hearing is, in fact, the music for the new zone we're going to. Which is also one of my favorite musics in the game.
We're going down pretty far. I wonder what the water pressure is down here.
That's true. Ninja can also deal with water pressure.
I got an achievement for Make It Out of the Underwater Labyrinth.
Here today, gone tomorrow. Spelled H-E-A-R.
Ooh, new zone.
Yes. So this is the Sunken Shrine. And one thing that will help us out is something is obtained for us right as you get inside. The last teleporter,
Oh, cool.
which is next to the Howling Grotto teleporter.
And a nifty sun and moon motif.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some elemental stuff here.
Strange energy emanates from behind the sealed gate. 2 sockets seem to be missing their crest.
Hmm.
I'm guessing it activates, either it opens the
Now,
door
I
or it
do-
activates these
Yep.
things.
Now I do believe you have to actually. You can proceed rightward. I want to say it's either rightward or upward is what goes first. Yeah, it's up. And we can even get some info on this region, I think, now. Check. Current area.
This place looks ancient.
Oh, you noticed. We're not clear on what the Sunken Shrine really is, other than the ruins of a religion long forgotten.
And despite being ancient, it is in the more modern graphic style.
The Prophet thinks it was built to worship legendary heroes who ascended into guardian gods.
Whoa.
I feel like you have to do that Keanu Reeves style.
Whoa.
Yeah. Crazy, right? I mean, who becomes a god? It's all under the sea now anyway, but apparently their power had to do with the stars. Anyway, if our calculations are correct, you should find a music note somewhere in here.
Isn't the other game this studio did called Sea of Stars?
It is. It is the spiritual sequel to this game.
So maybe there are some motifs in common.
Yeah, we have not really looked into much with Sea of Stars at the moment.
Ah,
But, you know...
and it turns out this is another place that exists in both timelines.
Oh, yep.
Or time periods.
Yeah, you just can't enter here through old time, but there is definitely old time shrine.
Sorry, I like the sound of those guys when they die.
Yep.
Oh, snap. That could get bad.
Yep. I mean, you do have plenty of time, but just...
Yeah, but if I hadn't noticed it before, when I did, I might have gotten smushed.
That's true.
Also,
What's a little smushing between friends? That is just not climbable. It's not
okay. That's just dark wall.
Keep in mind, you do have a map, so if you want to see what is passable, you're gonna have to do this because you can't run over spikes right now.
Ah. Oh, goodness.
Can you see what the safe spot is in the middle?
I can.
Yep. Yeah, you mash the button for dear life to keep floating up. Yep. Good job. I was wondering if you were going to notice the breakable block.
Ooh, you're mean.
It's not too bad. Remember, this is a place you can also fast fall.
Also, I see you up there.
Yep. Also, that wah sound makes me think of Donkey Kong Country and the Kremlings.
Zoop.
So, if you want, you can go back and check that out. Yeah,
Exactly what I was thinking.
good job. In fact, look at the map. Yep.
Oh, there's a lot of time change shenanigans in here.
Yeah, there are. And they might even tell you on the main map how many power seals you can find.
No? Okay, I guess I gotta go up that way.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's funny, I didn't actually remember this, and it's because it didn't have a power seal. But it did have a lot of gems.
Yeah. Just some time shards, but still.
Good stuff. So yeah, when you drop in, you can attack, you know. And we still do have to be in this time period because it was locked originally.
Did not notice that, thank you.
Yeah.
Water current.
Yeah, in actually a helpful direction this time.
Yes, water current, death.
No, let it get to your other
Yeah.
side. There you go.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
You had to sort of be proactive there, I think. Luckily, we did buy the upgrade in the shop that reduces your spike damage. Also, we're making significant progress already.
Very bad timing there.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to follow it as it goes. Good stuff.
But I'm getting pretty good health drops off of enemies, so...
Yeah. I don't think it really matters if you're ahead of it or not, because you've got that safe spot. There you go. Another store.
Okay. Not that we can buy a
No,
whole
not
lot.
that we can buy anything, so it's just good. It's a save point.
Oi.
Also, notice something in the corner?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I believe this is one of the power seals. It's a little harder.
I like the backgrounds a lot better in the future time zone.
Oh yeah. No, the place is interestingly worn.
Yeet!
These always go on the same patterns, as it looks like. Yep. You can hang out with this guy. This one's not really all that hard, you just gotta run off.
Mm-hmm.
And the game, again, is generous to you by giving you an easy escape once you're done.
Indeed.
But I do believe you have to switch back to previous time to the past. Yeah, it wasn't giving you a way out otherwise.
I can still exit there.
I don't think you can fall down into it.
Oh, you might be right? Yeah, I want to try.
Let's try.
Nope.
Never mind. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so spinny spiky.
I don't remember which one you need to make progress in, but
And
yeah.
many fish.
Just up through the center or whatever,
yeah.
or you can just follow clockwise with them. Yay. Having full-size health meter is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, down at floor is safe. Well, except in the middle. Does this mean... No, power seals autosave.
Yeah.
So, but you do have to go down.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
back
you actually had to be in the other time, so you were right.
Haha. Yeah, now that I remember I can, I like doing the zoomy swim maneuver.
Oh yeah. No,
Swim
it
dash.
helps a lot here. Yeah, you could just go up the middle. Nice.
And I get hit by his axe anyway.
Okay. So, on the sides of that cavern, on the floor, you're fine.
Hey, how dare you shoot through walls?
It's true. Most projectiles do, actually. Except for your shurikens.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd wait a cycle. Yay.
How dare I forget how game mechanics work?
Well, enemies have some overpower compared to you, I guess.
Can I No, I cannot quite stab you through the wall.
See, that's something you have over them. Is having a sword in the first place.
Yeah. So I can regen health through pickups, but they can respawn, so I guess we're even there.
Point. Yeah, you're probably just going to want to follow along with them.
Yeah, I did not actually mean to grip onto the wall there, but it happened and it didn't hurt.
Nope.
Okay. Ah. No longer flooded.
Okay, those are bottomless pits. Well done. Just leave him alone.
I see a thing.
Ooh.
You got the Lightfoot Tabby! You can now run.
Yeah, so you do have to remember that you have to hold a button for it. And you can't stay still. Yay!
Ninja run!
So, this is why I figured we'd go here next. Because this will be useful in places other than just the shrine.
I was holding W, but it didn't work.
You drop straight in, though. Dropping straight in is equivalent to being still. You can go rightwards, actually.
Why, yes, I can take the... Oh, there's a few paths I can take. There's also right and left down.
Well, I think right is a quick dead end, but we can check out what it has.
Yes. Anyway, right is the most obvious path. Also, so many fish.
See? We've already gotten like 350-something time shards from where we started. Okay. Would be nice to get some health back, but we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it does not matter which one you do, you're going to have to do both eventually. But each of them requires you to have the Lightfoot Tabby to proceed, really.
Oh.
Exactly. And yeah, remembering to jump out of it. Good. So this is sort of their gate check. Ooh, health. We have a save thing, if you want to get some health. Yay!
Okay. Yeah, for some reason I was parsing this as a set of walls rather than a door.
Yeah, this shouldn't be bad timing. Nice. Oh. It's like it lines up in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want a bunch of time shards...
Pew!
Yeah, very good. It would actually be pretty tricky to make it there without damage without the fast swim.
Without damage, we said.
Yeah.
And some well-placed health.
Yep.
I don't know if which time zone I want.
I don't know, because it gives you a switch later anyway. It's not too hard to get through here, so just in case. You basically figured out like one little puff up and then... Okay, we do want to be in the other one, so
Okay.
you gotta do it again. But yeah, there's a nice rhythm to tapping the attack button.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of a game I've been playing on my own, which has a horizontal dash ability, and I've now learned the ability to chain them. Yeah, you might want to move. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's easy to take a bunch of damage here.
Okay, so I can run on water. I cannot run on bear spikes.
No, I would actually go back to the start and let it reset. Ooh. Huh.
Let me take this guy out again.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would drop health.
Okay, now just, you can ride on this, I forgot, and duck.
That's easier.
Yeah. We'll have to deal with these fires, but again, duck.
Nuts.
That was just bad timing.
So yeah, that certainly would have been easier to deal with if I'd had more than one health.
Yep. Yeah, but we know what to do. And we now know also that these floor spike cycles go in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Corbel's gonna disappear soon, so we get a bunch of new time shards. Completionist.
Yep.
There we go. Good move. Okay, so now just
Yep,
I would
wait,
say let this
thing.
reset and we figured out what to do. Also, we don't have to necessarily be ducking in the middle portions. It's easier. He does have a pretty good crouch pose, though. Okay. There we go.
Thanks for the health.
So, notice the sun things?
A little bit.
Like in the entrance? So I believe this is the sun direction. Yep, that works. Just because.
Yeah. Silly me and my desire to kill everything on screen.
Yeah, I'm also taking a look to see if the walls have any destroyable parts. Because if you see a do not enter like that, or a one-way, it probably suggests a power seal or something. In fact... No, never mind.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I needed less water to break those.
Indeed. But now you need more water to get back up.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's a cute setup. Also, is this supposed to sound like a bit of a koto or something? Like the strumming harp thing in the future music?
I wouldn't know.
It has its twang. Makes me think of Asian banjo.
Yep. Now, I don't really know the difference between a koto and a shamisen.
What was the second thing you said?
Shamisen, I think.
Oh, okay. I had forgotten that instrument. Not the demon doggies. Or bat doggies, whatever they are. Yes.
That is not quite what I wanted to do.
But congratulations, I think you found the next power seal area. But
Cool.
the catch is, you're gonna have to wingsuit jump over there and be holding your Lightfoot tabby button.
Jump, you fool!
Yeah, so you see, no climbable wall, you gotta do cloud steps.
I'm not sure if my Lightfoot Tabi button is, optimally chosen here, but it's working.
I think you did stick with the suggested control scheme that they had. Okay. Remember, it can't fall straight down?
Trying to. Darn it.
Well, you did save before this.
A little icomophobia might come in handy.
Okay, we got some bits to redo. Yeah, you crouched before we touched the save that was right there. Okay. Well, to be continued.
Yep. My curiosity has made a fool of me. As opposed to other things that make a fool of me, like, fat fingering or otherwise lack of skill in controls.
We'll just say you're in it for the money. No, that is definitely a bit of a weird part play control-wise to switch between the buttons. At least you got a good cycle on this. Okay. Well, that was clean. Yep. I would just leave that shooter alone, honestly. Or shuriken him. Yep.
Now that I've dealt with this room at least once already.
It's true.
Okay, so come up here.
Oh,
Block-
previous thing. Funny. I guess if it's a destroyed block that's like relevant to something, it stays auto beaten. I don't know if all blocks do.
These things again.
Yep. Oh, yeah. They are hoppy.
Yep.
Alright.
And now, not doing the thing.
Right. Yeah, go and touch that, and now if we want, we can go back to the power seal.
Okay.
So it looks like you can just jump it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the bat does make this more annoying. Oh, wait, you can't fall on them with a wingsuit. That's why you've been taking damage.
Alright, well, since I did save recently, let's experiment with it.
So you do have to actually release the wingsuit before.
Okay, that last little bit was weird. I guess I didn't have quite as good a grip on the button.
Yeah, turnaround doesn't work. You'd have to jump and run the other direction midair.
Oh, yeah, because you have to keep moving.
You have to keep
I
moving.
get it. I'm probably gonna die soon, but I'll respawn closer.
We'll see. Depends if any of these drop health. So you have to just jump while running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you just have to remember, you can't be still. And yeah, having that would be good too. You can do just the slow running against the current to get out. Just stopped a little soon, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you.
that's a lot cleaner. Jump, just leave him alone. You did the hardest part,
Nice.
I thought. Okay, well those shade things. You can potentially use them to skip some of this. If they were alive. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely intending for rope dart. Yay!
Okay. Yeah, I don't always have my rope dart timing very good.
It does help when you're at the slower fall part of your jump near the top. Okay.
Also, check it out. We've gained like 700 shards.
Yes. So, remember I said that platform there looked like it only could be approached from one way? That's how I knew we were near a seal.
Okay.
Without looking at the map.
Well, it looks like there's another direction we can go.
From there...
Down and...
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's actually just normal progression. So if anything, you just actually did a shortcut back to where we want to be.
Indeed. Hooray, death skips.
Yep. Yeah, current. Also, power swimming helps to fight current a little bit more.
Oh, for a second there, I looked competent.
Ooh, that was close. Nice. More monies. Yeah, you can also just key neutral on the button to let it swim with the current. Yay. Yeah, gotta be a little quick. There you go.
Yeetin'.
There you go. So, those are breakable.
I see. you respawned already, you jerk.
Yep.
Okay, just shards, but I have been enthusiastic about collecting them.
Well, the tabby you do have to time when the run happens is the thing, but then you can just run. Maybe you'd have to do one jump in the middle.
Or one damage boost.
Yep. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Whee!
And then, it lets you back out.
Bam.
Map completionist.
Indeed.
Also, man, less than 100 shards to go. Fewer. Because I don't like you.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Another save. Okay, ooh. And you got the Sun Crest. Maybe it has something to do with the locked door with 2 sockets.
Yep. So you've done half the temple. Well, shrine.
I feel like I would like to see this room in the future time zone because I imagine the background would be a lot prettier.
It's true. They don't let you though.
How are we doing on time?
I would say it's probably a good time to wrap up pretty soon, but what I would say is get back to the door.
Okay.
Also, you can fall down. You can go down.
I did see that.
Yep, just a small bonus.
A few shards and a health that I don't actually need. I could have just continued going up.
Yeah.
And you're not breakable, but I did kill.
You need the 2 sides are separate.
Aha.
So and now it actually keeps you from going back there. So if you didn't get that power seal,
Oh, I see. I can't go this way anymore.
exactly, that might be an issue. Yep, you could put them both together or just one time. The Sun Crest is in place,
But another socket is empty.
but your princess is in another castle. So you can run left to the portal area, and that should get you a save.
If it doesn't actually save my game, it gets me close to a spot where I can.
Yep. It's true.
So, next time, the Moon Crest.
Yep. And potentially gods.
Alright, until then, have a good one and take care, everybody.
See you.